Good morning. Another beautiful day on the OTT. Quick shout out to any of the class of 2019 Appalachian Trail hikers. I don't know if any of y'all are watching, but maybe some of the Minnesota hikings like Wizard, Count, BC, Slim, or Cheese Curd. Hello, if you're watching. And anyone else. And even if you're not 2019 through hiker or any other years, hi. Oh yeah, just wanted to give you a couple real quick unicorn pro tips. I'm starting to run out, but I have a couple. I might have mentioned some of these before, but always try to camp by water. That way you don't have to carry that much for dinner and breakfast. You can just get it right there. You can take a shower or a bath or whatever. So I always try to plan my day where I'm going to be camping by water. Unless there's a really cool peak or something you can camp up and see a sunrise or sunset, then it might be worth carrying the water. Second pro tip is usually when you camp by water, it means you're in a valley or by a creek or stream or river. And it usually means that you have to climb in the morning, which is great because you wake up early and it's nice and cool and you get that climb out of the way before it gets too hot. So try to plan to do your big climbs in the mornings. Third pro tip. If you have an iPhone, go to the store right now and buy an Android. I was a huge iPhone lover for, I don't know, 8 years or more. But I always had issues with it, not working right, things crashing, the phone stopped working for no reason. I don't know how over the years, I thought it was the best phone ever, and then I got an Android last year, the cheapest one available, a Samsung Galaxy A20, I think it's called, $200, and I love it. It's better than my old iPhone, and that was like a $900 iPhone. The only thing that's not good about this one is the camera, but I knew that getting it, and I just wanted to kind of get my feet wet and see if it's something that I liked or not before I made the switch over, and it's been awesome. Yeah, give it a try, guys. You're gonna love it. Sorry, Apple and iPhone users that like their phone, but once you go Android, you never go. Can't think of anything funny, sorry. The last couple miles have been overgrown like this, and it's just too overgrown to ride, unfortunately. If it was cut back, maintained, I'd probably be riding a lot more, but oh well, I guess I'll just have to volunteer to do some trail maintenance. Cute little Boulder Lake down there, don't you know? She's a beauty. Wowie Maui. Up close and personal. Feels like it almost touch it. And I can still see Mount Jefferson way back there now. Some pretty yellow flowers. And in Jefferson. Alright, one last video of ye old hood. Well, I made it to the top, and those views of Mount Hood are breathtaking, aren't they? Wow. Just doesn't get much better than that. Well, that's a much better view of Mount Hood. And I just noticed I can see another peak over there. No idea what that one is, but I'm sure I'll find out. Selfie of the trail right here. Section I like to call Sounds of the Trail. The trail's been pretty kick-ass. Lots of flowers, ye old hood, and I think that's Adams. And I actually just saw a new one, way out there. And again, don't know what that one is, but I'll look her up. But yeah, just beautiful section of the OTT. That's what they call it. Years ago, a French-Canadian sheep herder whose name was Jack and who always wore gumshoes camped here. Cool story, brah. Talk about a campsite with a view. Dang. Well, guess what? Some bad news. My brake pads have worn down again to the metal. And I don't have a spare set, and there's not a bike shop until Hood River, which is 50 miles away. So I want to see what I can do. Maybe I can switch sides, and that might help, or just ride it metal to metal. I don't know. It's a bit of a bummer. Since this is a second to last night camping on trail, I thought I'd play with my balls one last time. One more try. Good enough. I believe we're at day 29. And if all goes as planned, I have 2 days left. So let's talk about today. The OTT is really going out with a bang. It was a pretty sweet day overall. Climb up from camp, and some of it was paved, so I've rode some of it. Great. Some of it was kind of single track overground. Couldn't ride it, kind of slow, but man, once I got to the top, those views, best yet. I mean, I keep saying that, but hands down, those were the best views. And Mount Hood just kept popping up everywhere, and wow, that place is pretty spectacular. And then from the top down, it was super technical, rocky, kind of loose, single track. And I loved it. It was only a couple miles, but I was just in the zone, and I think I only came off like once the whole way down, and Had some good music playing, and just every time I looked to my left, I saw hood, and wow, that was fun. After that, a little bit more climbing and fire roads, filled up on water. Then there was some more downhill. But I noticed towards the end of the day, some metal on metal noise. And so once I got to camp here, I took off my brake pads and checked them out, and sure as shit, they're down to metal, at least one side is. So I flipped them around, and I actually took my old ones that I still have, and I put one of the sides in that wasn't worn down. So I'm hoping I can make it to Hood River with what I have. There's no bike shop in Parkdale, which I'll go into tomorrow. And if not, I'll just have to do it old school without brakes. Or just ride metal on metal and ruin my rotor. Either way, I'm getting to Hood River, whether I have to crawl, walk, unicycle. I'll even skip if I need to. You might be wondering why my hat's kind of funky. No reason. And you know what they say, when life throws you off, jack off. No, I'm not going to put that in. I got none.